Liverpool have their interest set on Bradley Barcola and Ibrahim Mbaye, both for this summer, trying to bring them in from PSG. They're both very similar type of players that Liverpool want, probably one on the left wing, one on the right wing. Both very young as well. Bradley Barcola, only 23 years old, and Mbaye, I'm pretty sure he's 18. Very, very young player. I don't think he's going to start every game. If he comes, he'll be one of them who gets rotated in and eventually becomes a first-team player. But Bradley Barcola, if we get him, he's going to go straight into that starting 11 and be expected to play every game, and he's going to have high expectations on him at all times because he's going to be the Salah replacement realistically, especially with the money that it's going to take to bring him in. It's going to be about 120 to 150 million pounds, which is just obscene money. And for me, I'm actually quite concerned about the Bradley Barcola deal. I really am. A lot of people are getting excited about it because, yes, Bradley Barcola is a fantastic player. He's a two-time Champions League winner. However, there are some little faults to his game that he needs to work on, and that does concern me a little bit. So let's start on Bradley Barcola first of all. He has made 128 appearances in League One, 34 goals and 30 assists. So that's 64 GA in 128 games. It's basically a goal or assist every 2 games, really. So, it's not too bad. We know last season for PSG, he wasn't starting many games. He was coming off the bench a lot, making appearances off the bench because they kind of had their front three set. Kovac, Scalia, Dembele, Doué. That was the squad that they wanted. That was the front three that they wanted, and there wasn't really changing it about much, unless it was in the league. They did change a lot in the league. They was changing it about, but if we're talking about like starting Champions League finals and so on, Bradley Barcola was not the first man in the squad. However, they do recognise his talent and they do want a lot of money for him. So, on the ball, fantastic, unbelievable player. The first burst of pace, he's absolutely fantastic. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. If anybody watched the Arsenal game, the Champions League final, when it did come on, he did make a difference in extra time. Getting in behind, running through, making the runs for the balls through, really good. Really good movement. However, when he gets on the ball, he's quick. He's quick. He gets away from the defenders. It'll be one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but that's when there's the issue. One-on-one with the keeper, this guy isn't the best. Because I've seen it firsthand. I haven't watched much of Bradley Barcola. I'm not going to say I watch League One every week. I don't. But I have watched PSG in the Champions League. And when I've watched him play, he has been very poor in front of goal. Very poor in front of goal. And that's very concerning for me, considering we want to buy a winger. A winger nowadays, they need to do everything. They need to be a winger, they need to be a goal scorer, they need to be a playmaker, they need to do literally everything, especially when you're replacing Mo Salah, who was a goal scorer, scored week in, week out. He's gone now. We don't have a goal scorer. You could say Alexander Isak, but we don't know what he's going to be like now. He's come off the back of a long-term injury. He's under a new manager. He didn't do too well last season. Is he going to work in the system? I don't know. So we do need a goal scorer because nothing's guaranteed, even with Ekitike coming back, because he wasn't scoring week in, week out. He did have drops of form. So we need Barcola to be scoring. If he's not scoring, if he's only getting 10 goals a season, 15 goals a season, realistically, that's not good enough for someone who you're spending £120 million on. It's really not. It's like Florian Wirtz. He didn't get that many goals. And people slated him for it, and rightly so as well. He should be scoring more for that price tag. I know they don't understand the price tag. I know they don't set the price tag themselves, but they are demanding high wages. I guarantee Bradley Barcola will be on about 300 grand a week. So he needs to be performing, putting goals in the back of the net, playing people through, getting assists. So that's only my concern with it. That's the only concern I have. And like I said, he is 23 years old, which a lot of people look at that and think, well, he's a young player. But he's actually quite experienced. He's played in 2 Champions League finals. He's a 2-time Champions League winner. He's won multiple trophies. He's won the Super Cup. He's won, I don't know how many League One trophies. He's probably won about 5. Either way, he's experienced. He's played in the Champions League. He's played at the top level of football for a few years now. He was in the starting 11 at one point, so he knows how to show up in the big games. Another issue is the price tag. We're going to be putting all our eggs in one basket into Bradley Barcola, shoving 120 million into him. And that's going to leave us dry in other areas of the squad because we're not going to be able to go out and spend a lot of money. We spent a lot of money last window. For FFP rules in itself, we can't be spending that money again. So 120 million, we're not going to be able to get a centre-half, which we desperately need. We probably need a right-back, which we're probably not going to get now. We really do need a holding DM. I think we do. I know people are saying Trainee only could do the job, but he's still 18 years old. I don't trust him to start every week, even though he's a fantastic player, don't get me wrong. So we need a defensive midfielder as well. So we're going all out for the attack and not really strengthening in other positions, and that really does worry me. That really does worry me, especially when it comes to getting a centre-half, because injury problems, are absolutely massive. Virgil van Dijk is what, 35 years old, 36 years old? He could easily get an injury during the season. Leone coming off the back of a long-term injury. Jake coming off the back of a long-term injury. Joe Gomez just got injured. Who else are we looking to there? Luke Chambers? Like, no. He's 18 years old. He's not going to play. He's not even a centre-back. He's a full-back. But we had to play him in centre-back in pre-season because we haven't had any options. We can't play in Dukwe. Can't play in Dye. We're literally stuffed. We're absolutely stuffed at centre-back. We need to sign a centre-back no matter what. Hopefully senior of some sort. Not dead young. So if Liverpool do sign Bradley Barcola, which it is looking like there's a real possibility of us doing so, I will welcome him with open arms. I'll give him a hug. I'll bring him in happily. But there are concerns about it. And I'm a bit standoffish about it, to be honest. But let me know in the comments, what do you lot think of Bradley Barcola coming to Liverpool? Is it a good signing? Or is it a bit stupid considering the money? Let me know. Now, moving off from Bradley Barcola, it's time to talk about Ibrahim Mbaye. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea. To be honest, I have never seen this bloke play. I will be 100% honest with you. I have never watched a minute of his football. I haven't watched any highlights yet. I'm going to do that after this video. So I don't have a clue about this geezer. I can't say, no, Liverpool shouldn't bring him in because he's not a good player. I can't say Liverpool should bring him in because he's a fantastic player. All I can do is look at the stats. I can look that he's 18 years old. He got called up to the French national team. So, you know, and he does class as a Champions League winner as well. It is on there. He was in the squad, registered. So, you know, I have no idea. Liverpool are looking to bring him in for about 40 to 50 million, which in today's market, if he is a really good prospect, that's quite a good deal. That's quite a good deal off of just looking straight ahead, not looking at the way he plays. I have no idea. I've been told he's pacey, which so is Bradley Barcola. So hopefully our attack will just be blistering with pace because I feel like we've been missing that a bit. You know, last year, Salah lost a bit of pace, let's be honest. Gakpo, not a fast player. Rio is fast, but he's not the type of player to just run. He'll stop, start. He'll stop, go at you, stop again, get a ball in, or go for a shot. Or he'll just take it round you all. But he's not the type of person to use his blistering pace to his advantage to just absolutely run past the back line. He'll take him on, do a bit of trickery, and then go past him. So it is a bit different. He is Senegalese, and if you get this right, I'll see a stat on Instagram. The last time Liverpool signed a Senegalese left winger for 40 million or something, it was Sadio Mane. So you never know. This guy might be the next Sadio Mane. I have no idea. I'll be honest. I ain't got a Scooby. Looking at the stats, for an 18-year-old, 33 appearances in League One, 4 goals, 3 assists. Of course, these the youth league games, which doesn't really matter. He's had 4 appearances in the Champions League as well. No goals, no assists. So this guy seems like an open book to me. Ready to start a new chapter, ready to write into the pages. I have no idea anything about him. So I can't really comment on it. Let me know in the comments if any of you have seen this guy play, if any of you know how he plays. Let me know in the comments, is he a good option for Liverpool and is it a smart move to do, especially, again, like I've said, because of the budget. We need to stick to a budget. We need to get other players in as well. So thank you all for watching this video on the 2 new players that Liverpool are planning on bringing in. Let me know in the comments, like I said, if you have any opinions on these 2 players, whether Liverpool should bring them in or if we should go for a different option, 2 other options in attack. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you never miss another video by me again. I'm hoping to upload a lot more videos on this channel ready for the new season, and during the season, the Premier League season, I will be uploading constantly. This is going to be the new page for all Liverpool fans, I hope. See you all in the next one. See you in a bit. Have a good one. Bye-bye.